Come on. Good girl. Anyways, normally I like to film light, silly, funny, goofy videos of Jake, Bob, and Honey. And, this is not a good video. No, because you guys don't even know, meaning Jake and Honey, or Bob and Honey. Jake died. And, it was completely unexpected. I don't know if I'm going to get through this video without bawling my head off. It's been a terrible week. Anyways, what happened was, I think it was Thursday night. I was getting ready to go to bed, and my phone rings at 1:30 in the morning. And I'm like, what in the heck? Who is calling me at 1:30 in the morning? And it was my daughter. And she said, something's wrong with Jake. We got to go to the emergency hospital. Go. And I'm like, okay. And now, my daughter lives about 2.5 hours away. The emergency hospital from her is about 30 minutes away. And yes, I hear you just want an IV of cheese. And she got there in 30 minutes. It took me over an hour and a half to get there. Anyways, oh Lord, I get a phone call when I'm halfway there, and my daughter says, we're going to put him down. We're waiting for you, so get here as fast as you can. And I'm just like, oh my God. So I get there, and he died all on his own 5 minutes before I got through the door. What happened was his spleen and liver ruptured, I believe, and they told us he had blood cancer. Not leukemia, but it's something else. Either way, it's cancer of the blood. And he wasn't sick. He wasn't lethargic. I read all the symptoms and how they're supposed to behave before they have it, to kind of let you know to bring them in. None of them. The day before Jake died, he was running around like absolute crazy. And even, my daughter and him play this game. She lives way out in the country, and he runs and chases her car for about half mile and then hops in the car and they go the rest of the way. Did that the day before. The morning he died, he was fine, ate his breakfast. Everything was going great. And the day went on, same old, usual routine. And then later that evening, he didn't want to eat dinner. He started acting lethargic, and my daughter's trying to figure out what's wrong with him. And then all of a sudden, he couldn't stand up. He couldn't stand up at all. And she's like, oh my God. And then she noticed that he was bloated. She said it happened that fast. And she lifted him up and loaded him in the car and got him to the vet. And then, of course, called me and all of that stuff. And he didn't make it. He just, what I just find absolutely unbelievable is how there were no signs and symptoms. I mean, that's crazy to me. So one of the reasons why my daughter opted to put him down and not have surgery is because the surgery, A, is very painful, and B, oh Lord, it had a next to nil survival rate. So him surviving surgery would be, unlikely. And then if he did recover, it would be a long recovery, and they gave him 2 months afterwards before he would die from the actual cancer itself. So that's why she was like, all right, we'll have him put down because he hasn't suffered until this evening. So it just made sense. But the biggest battle and the biggest thing that I have to deal with right now is getting Bob and Honey to understand. Bob, there you go, Bob. I've told Bob that Jake is with Coco, and Coco was our dog our wolf dog we had when we first started the channel. And anyways, I've been saying, Bob, Jakey's with Coco now, and Honey, Honey has no idea. Every time my daughter comes over, she is going to wonder where the hell Jake is. And she loves Jake, and her passion for that boy is passion beyond anything I've ever seen in my life. So she's lost the love of her life. And, you know, besides her death, that love and that goofy passion it's just unbelievable. Anyway, so yes, that's what happened, right, Bob? So I hope you guys have a good day. I am gonna go have another good cry, and you guys take care.